Now, even though I am unhappy with the Met Police's cotton wool treatment of the pro-Hamas Palestine mob in London, I am certainly not surprised. I mean, listen to this statement by the Met Police, for instance, from the Deputy Assistant Commissioner, Ade Adelakan. And he says, "The risk of violence and disorder linked to breakaway groups is growing. This is of concern ahead of a significant and busy weekend in the capital. Our message to organisers is clear. Please, we ask you to urgently reconsider. It is not appropriate to hold any protests in London this weekend." Now, this is clearly aimed at the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestine renter mob in order to try and be nice and civil and urge them to reconsider. Of course they won't. I think it'll go ahead anyway, because there are people out there who want trouble. But I can assure you, this would be a completely different statement by the Met Police if it was a conservative or right-wing protests in London. Look what happened to the pro-Brexit people, for example. I think this is appeasement, and I think this is clearly two-tier policing in action. Now, I've already said I'm going down there this weekend to pay my respects, because I've never been before, and I'd like to do it on Remembrance weekend, because clearly I am a veteran, and it means a lot to me to be able to do so. Having said that, anyone going down there to counter the pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas marches, I think they're walking into a trap. And I'm saying this because if the police really wanted their march to stop, then they could clearly do so. The Met Police is not without resources. The government is not without resources to do it. But their kid gloves treatment of these people, which they know would do absolutely nothing to stop the marching anyway, and the fact that patriotic and concerned Britons going down there this weekend in order to protect the cenotaph, and that the sanctity of Remembrance Sunday is respected, makes an ideal opportunity for the mainstream media to have someone else as the villain, because the Met Police's reputation, as well as the lack of support for the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestine marches, is at an all-time low. Britain aren't supporting these people whatsoever. And you watch, folks, the police tactics change when they come against a mob of patriotic Brits. And I guarantee you, folks, the Met Police's statement, plus the mainstream media's headlines, will call these people the far right. And the Met Police won't be kneeling and running away from them. Oh no, they'll be knocking heads, I promise you. And considering the Met Police's disdain and even arrests towards people in London who have been waving the Union flag, it wouldn't surprise me that they also go heavy-handed against veterans who are down there just to pay their respects. And there we go. So to summarise, it's going to kick off this weekend regardless, because the Met Police aren't doing enough, and they're getting support from celebrities and politicians like Scotland's Hamza Useless and our very own Gary Lineker. And there we go, that's my video. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next time, Roger Trout.